Today, they provide independent, impartial assistance in more than 60 countries to people whose survival is threatened by violence, neglect, or catastrophe due to armed conflicts, epidemics, malnutrition, natural disasters, or exclusion from healthcare. In 1999, they received the Nobel Peace Prize for their efforts. We had a $10 donation from Argus, longtime viewer, first-time donator. Really enjoy these streams, and I've encouraged my friends to watch. Really glad I can contribute to a good cause. Shout out to Tunnel Gents. We had a $100 donation from True Shade. Huzzah! Part 2. We had a $35 donation from Vincent Mankey. After 3 years, I'm finally able to chip in something, and thank you guys for the things you do. We also have a $35 donation from Dominance. First time watching GDQ and loving it so far, making my 10-hour workday on the Assembly line just fly by. We have a $40 donation from Jerry Soderstrom. Just donating for a good cause and to say thank you for the sleep deprivation. We also have a $100 donation from Taboff. Time to donate again to kill the animals because they just deserve to die. We also have a $35 donation from Adam Lang. Good luck, Ubergoose, on your Octodad run. This is one of the games I'm most excited for. You're all doing an amazing thing with your time and talent. Shout out to my buddies Arthur and Ish if they are watching. You guys should come over to my place and watch. My girlfriend wants this donation to go towards saving the animals. Coming up next is an Octodad Dadliest Catch race, followed by La Mulana. The version of La Mulana that will be played, whether it's the old version or the remake, is determined by a bid war, so get your donations in if you have a preference there. After that, we have Risk of Rain, which is a co-op run, which also has a donation incentive. Put your bids toward what class you would like to see played. Summer Games Done Quick is hosted by Speed Demos Archive, which is the premier community for video game speedruns, which is completing the games as quickly as possible through extensive planning, practice, and knowledge of game mechanics.
Yeah.
All right. Hello? Yep, we're good.
All right.
Squishy's good? Squishy, are you good?
Squishy.
You good?
Yeah, squishy.
I am. It's right here.
Yeah.
Wow. Test.
Hey man,
What's up?
Hey man.
I don't know if this is working.
My brain.
I don't know.
Dude, I wish I was squishy, honestly.
Professor Rude, man.
Are we good to go?
I don't know if my mic is working. I don't know if it's working. I
Okay.
can't hear anything.
Wait, can talk into it then.
Yo.
I have been. I've been like
can't
this close
tell.
to it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
So give us a countdown whenever.
It's working.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Octodad. This is the second game, and first off, it's very ridiculous. You play a dad who's actually an octopus, and this first level is very, very weird.
You're going to get married.
Yeah, the whole goal is getting married.
Yeah.
Oh, sick, I got a really good flight.
So yeah, that we should probably explain.
So this game is chock full of a lot of really weird physics quirks, one of which is the flight glitch, which we'll get to later.
So yeah.
Ooh. Doors are hard sometimes as well.
Doors are very hard, surprisingly.
So the controls in this game, we use keyboard mouse mostly, or not keyboard mouse, controller.
You
We don't use keyboard mouse.
ever.
We use controller mostly for the flight glitch, but it also allows you to move faster overall. And we play on easy because that removes the suspicion mechanic, which ends up saving a bunch of time. Oh wow.
Thing, yo.
5%.
So you missed the cycle. Okay.
That was
So
bad.
you skip the like opening credits by literally quitting the game and then like loading it back up. There's no reason why this works. It just works.
Yeah, basically it's not
just how-
tracked as an
yeah,
actual
it's-
level. So when you hit continue, it brings you to the
Oh,
next
boy.
available level.
Tripping over everything.
So now after getting married, you're back home
Make
Yeah.
coffee.
and you're making coffee, and then you gotta get your kids some chocolate milk.
This is the best.
Yeah,
Oh,
but instead,
wow.
instead of giving the kid
Oh,
the
wow.
milk, you just pour the milk on her,
No.
so it's fine.
And you put
And then
coffee in your
you
eyes.
drink some coffee by throwing it in your eyes. All of these things are normal, of course.
And then the camera's really
Just
great.
a regular dad walking around his own house.
Yeah.
What? Stacy, please.
So burgers are awesome.
Yo,
When I
you
get
just poured
there,
the coffee the wrong way,
it's
but it's
fine.
It's just
It's fine.
okay. So now we got to do some chores outside.
Burgers are awesome.
Burgers are side burger, by the way.
Side burger.
Shout out to
Side
Cyclops
burger.
Dragon.
What?
I can't get these
Shout out to
burgers.
Neither
Cyclops.
can I. It's okay.
Shout outs to burgers. All right. So the hardest part about the whole game is that we're playing on the highest sensitivity, as it allows you to move
Okay,
the fastest overall. Did I get double burger?
I thought you got double burger, but you
Yeah, it
didn't.
looked like it. All right, burgers,
Okay, so now we got to go weed the garden,
which is great.
and then after that
grab.
you got to mow the lawn. Mowing
come
the
on.
lawn is the worst
The
part of
worst.
this game, in my opinion. It is so
It's
hard.
terrible.
It's terrible.
It's a
Especially
mess.
on the highest sensitivity, because on the highest sensitivity, you just throw objects even if you're holding them.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
nice. Oh, that's. I've never seen that. There's your first.
no.
That's the first marathon.
So,
Fence.
so if we say that's never happened
Go through
before,
checkpoint.
that has never
It's
happened
never
before.
happened before.
That's never happened.
Because this game, you can see a lot of things, and a lot of things happen that I've never seen.
This
seen that happen
is
before,
the
ever.
most random game without actual RNG that ever existed.
The first time you play the game, you go through this area and you think, oh, they're introducing me. It's like a tutorial
Yeah.
to concepts in the game.
Oh, no.
And it's
Don't throw the axe.
introduction it gives you is that it's all impossible.
No, don't throw the axe.
The introduction is literally
Octodad.
just stop here, quit playing, you're done.
Okay. Don't pick up the lawnmower.
Drop the axe.
So,
Grab the
okay,
log.
And after that, you have to chop the wood.
Okay. Got the wood.
Oh, that's good.
So now I gotta repair
now
this
you-
birdhouse.
Your birdhouse fell down, you gotta put it down, and oh no, the fence opens up, and
the
there's
chef
a
is
lawnmower
there.
trying to eat you.
So the chef is the antagonist, and he is accusing you of being an octopus and wants to turn you into sushi.
Now, of course he's wrong, you can tell.
Right,
definitely
you're,
not an octopus.
you're a completely regular human father. There's nothing weird.
Okay,
So now I'm moving on to grocery, and this is a trick that we've agreed to both do until the 30-second mark and then give up.
So
this is called pizza skip.
It's pretty inconsistent.
The way it works is that you jam your hand into a solid object and hope it works.
Basically.
it's literally the most inconsistent trick in this entire game, and there's no reason for it to work. It just works.
You just shove your hand in and hope it works.
You just shove your hand in the door. Like there's no seam. There's no like. You just shove your hand in the door and hope you get the pizza.
Basically.
It's called pizza skip.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go. And that was right at 30 seconds.
It was right at 30 seconds.
That was literally the second you had to do it in. Okay.
All right, and now I grab this.
So you're skipping cutscenes as well, doing all this.
The routing for the supermarket for Jervison's Grocery is that you actually just skip every cutscene trigger that's like around
by going
the actual
over walls
things.
and stuff.
Yeah. Nice.
There you go.
How fast is that?
The optimal time for
Nice.
that is 9 seconds. So
Yeah.
she got in 15, he got in 29.
No, it was 12. I got in 12.
That's really good.
I looked over at the wrong
Oh
time.
God. So I need to. Okay, I got the milk. All right. So there's a couple more things in this level. For the most part, you just go to the things and do the things. Don't grab the meat.
So someone has gone over the announcement and just told you there's free sushi, but it's the chef.
By the way, we're wearing the tie that's called the hen tie because there's a hen on it.
Yeah.
Shout
And it's
Shout out
it's
to
a nerd
the
joke.
hentai.
It's all right. All right. So we're gonna right here. I'm gonna reset checkpoint, and what that does is it ends up skipping the cutscene. Yeah. And you can do that for almost any cutscene in the game, assuming the triggers work properly.
I just heard. Yeah.
Oh, I got fast scan.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Good job.
So the game is in French because the donation war. That's the only reason. It's not faster. It's just because the donation war won. Yeah.
Okay, so now ticket proxy. I call it ticket proxy because what you do is you jam yourself into the hitbox of a solid object and it flings you out really fast, and you'll see.
Hopefully it'll get you to the end of the level, or to the end of this level.
Got it.
Nice, dude, nice. That was perfect.
Good job.
So that's the optimal, like-ish time.
And then another trick.
Okay.
So now World of Kelp, this level has a 3-minute, 35-second dev time, but I'm gonna do it in under 20.
Let's do it.
This is the flight glitch. So the way it works is that
Got it.
every time you do an input, it applies a force to Octodad's body. And
Didn't get it.
it essentially just, once you have enough force on his arms, he just flies. And you can really only do that with a controller, because you need to move the arm in both axes.
Which is why keyboard and mouse is not essentially a category.
Right.
There we go. Got it.
Nice job.
Okay, so we're on to Deep Sea, the arguably most annoying level in the game because of your daughter.
There are no skips. Absolutely.
There's no
Wish
skips.
there was.
It's impossible to skip this level, we found out.
Basically, you rely on Stacy being at the end of the level to trigger the level end trigger. So it's rough.
That was a
There you
good
go,
time to go.
Smurfy. There you go.
It wasn't even 16 seconds.
It was
Come on,
17.
That's fine.
I got a
It's
16.
fine.
You got a 15.
No, this is 16.
It's fine, Goose.
This is just whatever.
So
this is an
this is
auto-scroller.
basically just like DDR, but not. Actually, it's not even that. It's just you just step on the tiles. It's fine. The only way you can do this faster is getting on the last
final tile, yeah.
On the first frame it exists in the game.
That's the only one that actually matters at all, is the last tile.
You can do
which is
them
this
all
one.
just out of order, not out of order, like
Later, yeah.
The phosphorescent glow of their prey.
The announcer is really good.
Hunt in the darkness.
I love it. I love how it's pa 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 pa.
Yeah.
Shout out to French.
Shout outs to French.
I'm gonna sneak
right.
one quick donation in here. That's a $100 donation that says "Good luck, Ubergoose" from Mom and Dad.
Oh man. Thanks. Oh god. I don't even know what the incentives are, honestly.
Just go to trials.
Sure.
It'll work.
All right, so this is arguably one of the worst parts is when you have to put the plugs in. You can get horribly, horribly tangled, and then the plugs can also just go into the wrong one, even if it's not close enough. But I think I did pretty well.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, okay.
Girl, I'm right here.
So these lights They're really good, except for that third one where it just doesn't like to do
there
it.
we go. It's tough.
Which that was pretty good, actually.
Yeah, this should be like a 239.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Leave me alone. Oh no! Dad, it's one of the Italians men that we're afraid of. Give me the shaky lights.
So,
Because you're on easy, he doesn't catch you at all.
yeah, that's why we're standing in, like, when on normal or hard, when you're standing in the flashlights, it's supposed to give you suspicion,
Right.
which is how you fail levels, but it doesn't matter on easy, which
Yep.
is why we're on it.
So I'll just,
The screaming daughter is the best part of the entire
I have a
speedrun.
friend who has an actual, like, problem with Stacy because
I didn't get stuck in the cords, okay.
because she just,
Nice.
like, I was running this in my basement, and she just started yelling. Like, she just yelled "Dad" for like an hour and a half.
all right,
She was
so
actually mad at it.
shout outs to Amazon Arcade, probably the
Oh,
worst
boy.
level in the game.
Witness the
It's the closest to a skip that we have,
Yeah.
that we haven't already found.
foolish toy
No.
that killer gift.
I didn't get pushed back.
Okay, that should work.
That's good.
Yeah. So I do pachinko because we play on low physics, which is another requirement of the flight
That's the only way
glitch.
you can do fly glitch.
Yeah. So since we play on low physics, air hockey Matt is actually impossible. Even though he's faster, like you could theoretically do it.
Oh yeah, shout outs to cheating in these games because you're on easy.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
Nobody suspects a thing.
Nobody suspects it. Octodad. I don't have so I don't have an audio cue, but I think okay, I got a rhythm.
You should be fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Whew, he
That was
dropped it right on
actually,
the
like,
last
the
pump.
Perfect.
That was
perfect timing.
scary. So in Amazon Arcade, you just have to get 7 toys for Scarlet,
Okay.
and that's it.
There's 9 games or 10 games?
9?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
9.
I think it's 9.
Arm
Because I think
clipping in?
there's the Saw one of them though.
Yeah.
Yeah, hockey net.
Oh my God. All right. All right. Okay. This is messy.
So this is the fish toss where you are the fish.
Right. You mean human being?
Okay, you're the human. I'm sorry.
Yeah. There's no fish in here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Smurfy, come on.
Okay. And then shout outs to cheating on the crocodile grabber.
Yep. Okay, so this is the worst game in the arcade. Because again, low physics. Oh, okay, I got the worst possible RNG. I only got 1 on the first. Ooh, save it.
I'm doing it
Nice.
Go.
I'm
Okay.
pumping backwards.
Okay, so the reason that we do that, like, the reason that this level goes so smoothly,
Pump it, Octodad. Pump it, Octodad.
I wish he wasn't in the way so that I could see what was happening.
He
there.
was pumping it
Wait, no,
backwards.
I don't go this way yet. I lost track of where I was.
Oh no.
No, I need the toy. Get the toy. All right,
So the reason
now I
that this
grab the
level is
toy.
like routed as it is because if you do that one with good RNG, you can get both the toys to Scarlet before the cutscene
Oh,
starts.
boy.
For the
Shout
third
outs to
one.
cameras.
Shout outs to the camera.
And you can't get this
It's
unless
still
you have
not
all
fair.
those pieces in the water.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so the biggest trick that we use in this level is that we grab a toy before vaulting the wall over to the tank, so we can actually plug the hole before all the toys drop down. That was actually really fast.
Okay.
That was pretty.
Yeah, I'll just play whack-a-mole like this.
230, I'll take that.
Behind the back.
Oh my God.
So she got it in the perfect RNG, so she can get the 2 toys.
All right.
Which means she got enough time to do both toys
So,
before the cutscene.
so if you look on my
for the third
screen, I'm gonna do a hilarious skip, which involves the flight glitch. Just
Yeah,
hang
so-
on, we're almost there.
one. Oh, nice.
All right, we got it. So unfortunately for the speedrun, we're skipping cutscenes, but the cutscenes are amazing.
The
I highly
cutscenes are
recommend.
Incredible. I recommend going through this game before. If you're gonna speedrun it before it, just watch the cutscenes. They're hilarious.
Yeah, I highly recommend getting this game first off. It's
Yeah.
always pretty cheap. So,
And Steam Summer Sale.
and shout outs to Young Horses. I'm pretty sure some of them are watching right now.
Yeah.
There
shout
are
outs to
indeed.
you
There's a
guys.
$500 donation from the Young Horse team.
Fantastic. Yes. Okay, I got it.
All right, I can do this the normal way because I can't really do the flake glitch very well.
Okay, I hope I hit the trigger. I think I did. Yeah.
I'm just gonna run.
So it's possible to skip this cutscene. We'll see if
Which
he
I
does
got
it.
it. Yeah. Okay.
If you get up these stairs,
No, it's fine. We're good.
you're good. Okay.
IO world record.
That's fair.
Nice.
Yeah, that's an IO world record. Okay, so another reason we play on easy is that this section, you're supposed to hold the use button, or the grab object button, and then release it to pump. But if you're on easy, you move very slightly faster, so that allows you to mash to maintain top speed. And so that's pretty much what I'm gonna do here.
My leg's stuck. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
He's obviously talking.
Going a little too fast.
Yeah.
Alright, dang. Alright, I'll go next cycle then. So there is a perfect cycle, which is really hard.
It's really hard to time. You got that part, which is good.
Yeah, after you bonk, you just go next cycle, and it's the same thing.
So yeah, the fastest time you can do this level in is like 120, like
I got the
high
cutscene.
125, low 126.
Dang.
But that's if you do it literally perfectly.
Yeah, which is really, really
It's
tough.
very hard.
Ask you some questions about the
Alright, so after this level, we have 2 more levels to go. This game is really short, so...
It is surprisingly short.
Yeah. It's much longer than the first game, but it's
Yeah.
still a short speedrun.
Mashing is
That
real
mashing
right now.
archery.
The
I don't know if
mashing
the mics are picking it up, but there is a lot of
There's a
mashing.
lot of mashing.
Alright, so I got a 130.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 129, sure.
nice.
Alright,
Sure,
so
whatever.
this is another skip. This was found by Control Delicious fairly recently. You fly glitch, move a leg. Okay, I messed it up. But you fly glitch, move a leg, fly glitch, and essentially that allows you to clip out of bounds. Ugh, what's going on? I can't get it. It's supposed to be very consistent. There we go. Okay.
There you go.
So now I'm pulling myself out of bounds, and then I'm gonna
almost
fly
got the
back
cycle.
inbounds on these stairs. And if I do it right, okay.
Nah, you didn't get. Okay.
Nah.
No, there you
So
go.
if I did it right, if I got actually back in bounds on the stairs, I would skip loading this room, including the cutscene, as well as all of the things on the floor.
Yeah. So getting across this room is
It's
much
fine.
easier.
Yeah. And it saves a couple
Which
seconds because
causes
of the cutscene.
like 23-second levels rather than 30, like
Right.
9
40.
levels.
Which is what I got after all those mistakes. So now I'm on the final level. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's really hard to explain, but
I'll try and do it while you do
Yeah.
it. Okay, so you
Go
skip
for it.
that where there's a death wall there, but you can skip it if you pause and reload the checkpoint when you get there. You can go past it. Now here you actually cause you go past a trigger on the floor where there's bananas, and it causes him to run faster, which knocks a table into the ceiling, which causes your daughter to run across, grab the fire extinguisher, which activates his final phase already.
no.
Ooh.
how did that
And
happen?
then after that, all it is doing the rest of the level normally.
All right. So, oh wait, the fish is still here. How's the fish still here?
Did the cutscene end, or the
No, I got killed. It should have despawned. Oh well, I'm not
whatever.
complaining. So, oh no,
Oh, and there goes the fish
Octodad.
anyway.
There it is. It's fine. No,
Nope.
re-grab it. This is Octodad in a nutshell.
Oh,
Oh, the comeback is real.
the comeback. Okay. So
The fish is still here. This is so weird. Oh my god.
This is-
The chef is just
so
sniping
the
me.
chef is a sniper.
Yeah.
He's got axes.
Come on.
You are around the fish, dude.
I know. We're good.
Okay. And
didn't get
always
the
on.
skip.
The reason
It's
he's grabbing
fine.
this lantern and not putting it on right away is because her third throw is always
Okay, this is
off by a mile.
Okay.
So,
Jeez, that was.
I did it a little bit different.
All right, get ready on time because
okay,
I'm about to
time
done.
in 3. Well, okay, never mind.
Leg. All right, time.
Okay, time.
1808.
I did the backup strat. Do you want to explain the backup strat?
Yeah. All right. So
I need a backup,
I'm gonna
that's why
try
I'm
to
over here.
explain this level now that I have time. So yeah, Scarlet throws 3 fish to plug each of the fish spouts, and the first and second throw will basically have a perfect arc to land in the mouth of the fish. So if you can get behind a fish spout
Oh
before
my gosh.
you actually get down here, she'll throw an extra fish that you can use on the third spout, basically. You should.
Should I show the end cutscene?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show the end cutscene.
The end cutscene's so good.
Time.
I'll just show it.
That's pretty good.
Basically, them
Wait, everyone
basically
listen.
we're having to restart at the beginning.
You have to listen to this,
Yeah.
everybody. Just listen.
Yeah, this is a really good
This is the
cutscene.
best.
You really forgive me?
Even for the war? Your family really loves you, Octodad. I not bother you again.
Honey? So, this news will take some getting used to.
So excited.
But I was imagining much worse.
I'm so excited.
But next time, tell me 10 years earlier.
Wait a second. If that is an octopus, then where did me and Stacy come from?
All right, and that's Octodad. Good race.
So there's Octodad.
Also, shout outs to the first ever Octodad race that actually ever happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Run over. We start with memes and we end with memes, and that's how it goes.
It's a full circle.
A full circle of memes.
I love memes.
God, I love
We had a $10 donation from Hollander Cooper. Great to see a normal human father simulator on GDQ. Keep up the squid work. We had a $50 donation from Fog, who wished good luck to Ubergoose and MissKaddyKins. They also really want them to join them in the segmented runs. We had a $35 donation from D-Day that is trying to get the La Mulana bid war going for the original.